Well, my friends, I'm back. And I want to thank each and every one of you for your uplifting messages and encouragement as we enter 2024. And especially for January, I wasn't even planning to go that direction. I had something else in mind. But once I knitted and crocheted up the 2 scarves and shared with you how much, you know, just things that you could name your scarf and maybe speak that out in 2024. So if you are one that would like to knit or crochet the scarf, we're going to call it birthday scarves. One of my wonderful viewers said, Jay, just call it a birthday scarf. That way we can kind of do, I'm going to do my best, see if I can do one a month, whichever. I don't know if I can do both knit and crochet. I might try, or just do one. But you can simply knit or crochet whatever design I come up with, give it a name. Give it a name of something that you are needing for 2024. If you need some joy, then you put your scarf of joy on. If you need some peace, you put your scarf of peace on. I think the blue one, I named Serenity. So I put my Serenity scarf on. Just for those quiet times or when you just need to rest your mind and your spirit. That's all. And so that was a good way to do it. And it was an unexpected surprise. But today, by the time you see this video, we should have hit the month of February. February is a short month, but it packs a nice punch. In fact, look at my calendar, the calendar from Dollar Tree. I just happened to see it a few months back and bought it. For February, let me read what it says. It says, do small things with great love. Do small things with great love. So that's exactly what I put my mind to as I went to work, to think of an idea. It'll be small, it'll start out small, but then it will grow in love. So let me show you what I have for February. We are going to, now this is a new stitch. This is going to be, I'm going to stick with this name. A new stitch for a new sweater. February 2024, Jay's a new stitch for a new sweater. Now this stitch is new to me. It's not new, but it's new to me. And maybe it'll be new to you. But it's a beautiful, let me just hold it up. My heat kicked on, but I'm going to keep going. It's a beautiful lace stitch. And we will work it into a sweater. And if you stay to the end, I'll give you a little sneak preview of the sweater because I'm knitting it in real time just like you. So, it's not necessarily Valentine's or any type of date you have to hit, but it is my February project. So, isn't that pretty? And, of course, the back. I always forget to turn to the back. It's just, this one is really easy. All the work is done on the right side, so the wrong side is just purl because I was trying to keep it simple, yet beautiful, but yet keep it moving too. Do small things with great love. So now, with that said, and I think I've covered everything before we actually go, we will be working from a chart. And the next step is to share with you the chart. I've given you some pictures in the opening intro, and then we'll go from there. So I hope you like this. I hope you're all excited for what we're going to do in 24. I've got something new to share with you, to work up, but I don't want to give it out right now. I want to get this up and get it done, and then I will have something I hope that you will be interested in watching. So, all right, let me change my camera and we will get started for February 2024. All right, so now here's the chart we're working from. It's just a random chart that I saw at one of the chart books. But what happens is, I like to isolate stitches. I didn't want that whole chart. It would have just been, oh my gosh. We didn't need that. I just only wanted a part to put in the front of a sweater. So what I did was rechart, refigured, and recounted, and just took out the part or isolated the part of the chart that would work for our design. So now let me go over, because, like I said, the best way to get the best out of chart, knitting from a chart, is to prepare the chart. So simple. Take 5 minutes and just prepare. Look at the designer's symbol page or symbol notes, and if anything, a strange symbol or something she wants you to remember, she'll put it in the notes or in the legend or somewhere else. So we do have a symbol here that leans to the right with 2 little extensions. She simply wants you to knit 3 together. Real simple. Just knit 3 stitches together. Then there's one that leans to the left with some little extensions. This one we're going to simply use, I'm going to slip 1 stitch, then knit the next 2 stitches together, then reach back and pass one I slipped over and off. Very easy. Something we've done all the time. But we want to familiarize ourselves with the symbols. Now, on this chart, okay, an empty or blank box on the front of the work. Here are the numbers here on this side that represents the front of the work. We will simply knit. We will knit those stitches. Then on the wrong side, the white box or empty box represents just purl back. Just purl back, and then we'll be at the next row. So let me see what else I can tell you. All right, another thing that I want you to remember, and this really is good and will help you a lot. If the chart is pretty long, go ahead and you can tell where the center. You'll be able to find the center of the chart. Usually there's some symbol or a blank spot or something. So just for my own practice and so that I can knit faster and with less mistakes, I go ahead and highlight the center. So I usually just do that in pink. So when I'm knitting across real fast and I get distracted, oh, where was I? Well, I know I crossed the center because there's the pink line. Oh, I must be right here, or I must be right here. That's just a good way. Next thing that will help you breeze through a chart more than anything and less mistakes is to go ahead and look for long spans of empty boxes and pre-count the boxes. So right here on row 1, I have this long span. So I just went ahead and counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a 6 there. I don't have to recount again. I don't have to take my eye off. I won't make a mistake. Go over here. That way I can concentrate on the symbols and not on all these boxes. Do the same thing on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put a 6. All right, then you move up to the next row. Just take it row by row. And if it's more than 3, then I go ahead and put the number just for comfort's sake. Here's 1. I know that's 1, 2, 3, but here's 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Take my eye off or go answer the phone or something, come back and miscount. Put 5 in there. Or think I can still back over here with the 3. But it's already marked and pre-counted all the way up the chart. Doesn't take but just a minute or two to count. All the symbols, like I say, she's already given the 2 that are that will stick out like a sore thumb. All the rest of the symbols, if it's a plain symbol leaning to the right, we just knit 2 together. If it's a plain symbol leaning to the left, I just do a slip, slip, knit. All the circles are yarn overs. 4 little symbols. You can do it. The only thing is now, because this was such, it goes for 24 rows, I went ahead and separated. So what we're going to do is work the first chart. This is the first chart. And then I've simply, see if that's on, since I moved it. Okay, then I simply just separate it, and then chart number 2 down here, it's rows 13 through 24. So how easy is that? So of course we're going to start out with chart 1, and I'm going to walk you through each row, and there's nothing else to do. Oh, Now, for the sample, I almost forgot this. For our little swatch, you're going to cast on 31 stitches. 31 stitches. I just stuck a little border of 3 on each side, and there are 25 stitches in this whole chart right here. 25 stitches. So a border of 3 plus 25 represents a chart. A border of 3 equals a cast on of 31 stitches. Cast on, knit 2 rows, and wait for me there. And we'll get started. And I suggest some practice yarn if you want to. It's just up to you. All right, back in just a moment. I am ready to go. We are ready to work row 1 of our chart. Now, you have knit your 2 rows. You're down here at the bottom of my sample. I've knit the whole chart to make sure that I didn't make any mistakes. Everything is ready, so let's get started. Well, the first thing I did was drop that stitch, so let me just go pick that up. All right, now look on your little note. You have everyone has a border of 3 on the little sample. So we're just going to knit those 3 stitch borders. We're on row 1. All right, once I slide the marker, I am in the chart. The chart has 25 stitches total across. All right, so row 1, it says knit 2. 1, 2. Then there is a yarn over, and I've already counted, so knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, now we come to our first symbol. It leans to the right, and in the key it says for us to, when it leans to the right, knit 3 stitches together. So I take the next 3, 1, 2, 3, and simply slide my needle up underneath. Be sure under all 3. This first one will be tight, but it'll be fine. And knit those 3, and I give a little tug to get it back in place. Now, right after that, look at the chart. It says knit 1, yarn over. Then I'm in the center because I see the pink mark. So I knit 1 again, and then there's another yarn over, and guess what? There's another. Don't forget this one right here, knit 1. Now I'm at the second symbol. It leans to the left, and I'm going to slip a stitch, knit 2 stitches together. Now take time and reach back and pass the one you slipped over and off. If not, you will have an extra stitch. And of course, knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 6. And guess what? You have a yarn over, and you should end with knit 2 just like you started the row. See the last 2 right before the marker. So I knit 2 stitches, slide the marker, and I knit my 3 stitch border on every row. So I simply knit. Okay, now there is row 1. Wrong side, all the empty boxes, simply tells you to purl back. Now I will see you at row 3. You're down at the bottom, so you don't see a lot yet. But just take your time, and it will fall in place. Alright, so now we are at row 3. On the wrong side, you simply had to purl back. And now we're going to knit our first 3 little border stitches on every row. I slide the marker. Now on row 3, I have it counted. It says knit 3, so 1, 2, and 3. All right. Then yarn over, knit 4. So I gotta put up me some yarn here. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now we're up to a symbol that leans to the right, and you simply knit 3 stitches together. It's a little tight, but you can get it in there. Pull it down to line it up. Now right after that, be careful, there's a knit 1, then there's a yarn over. Now towards the center, there's 3, and there are my 3 friends. Right there, knit 3. So I knit the 3 in the center, then I yarn over, stop, there's a knit 1 after the yarn over, then the second symbol that leans to the left. So I slip 1, knit 2 stitches together, reach back, and pass the slip stitch over and off. Now I knit 4 because I've already counted. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then I do a last yarn over, and I end with knit 3 just like I started. 1, 2, 3. I knit those 3 stitches in the chart just like that. Now I slide the marker and I knit the 3 border stitches. Okay, you're going to find this is a very nice knit. It has a good rhythm once you get started. I mean, it was a joy to knit. But now all I have to do on row 4, which is the wrong side, just purl the stitches back in the chart just like that, and I will meet you again. We will be on row 5. Just take your time and follow each box. Alright, here comes row 5, and it's just as quick and easy. Really, I could just not even do these, but I'm going to go ahead and work some more with you because they just really are repeating itself. Okay, I knit my 3 stitch border, I slide my marker. Row 5 starts with knit 4. So I knit 1, 2, 3, and 4. Knit 4. Right here. Alright. Now, then I have a yarn over, stop, and knit 2. 1, 2. Then my symbol leans to the right, so that tells me to knit 3 stitches together. And right after that, there is a knit 1. This is the one I would forget sometimes. So knit 1, then do your yarn over. Now for the center, knit 5. So I knit 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yarn over, and then there's a knit 1. Then the symbol that leans to the left. So I'm going to slip 1, knit 2 stitches together, just like that. Reach back and pass the one you slip over and off. Then there is a row 5, knit 2 after the symbol, knit 1, 2, yarn over, and then you should end with a knit 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I simply knit those 4 stitches, just like that. Okay, then I slide my marker and knit the 3 border stitches. You've just completed row 5 of our nice, simple, really pretty February month of love. Alright, so the wrong side, row 6, right here, you simply purl back. I will see you on row 7 as we work our way up this chart. Alright, back in just a moment. We are at row 7 of this simplified chart that I took part from a whole, and so that I can design the stitch for the sweater that we're going to make from this stitch. And if you're not a sweater maker and you go, oh, Jay, that sounds really ambitious, but all right, all you have to do is once we get through the whole chart, just continue to go all the way up for as long as you want it to hang in the front. But this is my little secret. I go enough up one side till I get to the back of the neck, and then I simply just switch all these stitches to garter stitch. In other words, just start knitting every row till it comes down the opposite side to the length you want. I love the two textures together. One side will be the lace going up, the other side will be garter stitch coming down. Oh, I'm telling you, you just really can't beat that little combination. It's quick and easy, and you'll have a beautiful scarf. We are at row 7 here, and it's a really quick and fun row. It's not much to really be afraid of. It's so easy. It starts out with knit 5, row 7, knit 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right. Then there is a yarn over, then the symbol leaning to the right. So we know that's knit 3 stitches together. We got it down now. So I knit those 3 stitches together, pull them in place. Then right after the symbol, don't forget this one, it's a knit 1. Stop. Now you do the yarn over, and right in the middle, right here, oh, it's nice and long. I've already pre-counted. It's knit 7. So I knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, then I come to yarn over, knit 1. Then the next symbol leaning to the left, we're going to slip 1, knit 2 stitches together. Just like that. Reach back, don't forget, and pass the slip stitch over and off the needle. Now, yarn over, and we should end with a knit 5, like we began. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can knit those 5 stitches. Slide my little border marker. I have 3 stitches to knit for the border on every row. Now, how easy was that one? I think it's been the easiest row so far. That was row 7, row 8, purl back. I will see you on row 9, and we're going to have a little transition. All right, back in just a moment. All right, so we are at row 9. Row 9 is a transition row. We're going to start going in the opposite direction. So let's just get started, and I think it is the easiest row. Let's check it out here. So I knit my 3 borders, stitches, slide the marker. All right, row 9 starts with knit 3. So 1, 2, and 3. Now I have a symbol leaning to the right, but it doesn't have the little extra symbol. It's not like this symbol, so it simply means knit 2 stitches together. Instead of 3, we're just going to knit 2. So make sure you remember that. So I knit 2 stitches together going to the right. Now I knit 5. 1, 2, that's 3, 4, and 5. Then there is a yarn over, and guess what? I knit 5 again right in the center. So 1, 2, that's 3, that's 4 and 5. Then a yarn over. Look, I have another set of 5, or a group of 5. Let's go. 1, don't forget that, make sure you got that yarn over. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now I see the symbol, just a simple symbol leaning to the left. So I'm going to slip, slip, reach back and knit, slip, slip, knit. just like that. And I should end with 3 stitches just like I begun, right there. 1, 2, 3. So I'll knit those 3. Slide the marker and knit the border 3. Okay, that takes care of row 9. Very simple, very easy. You're down here, but now you start to see a little something as we go up the chart. Now, of course, row 10, purl back, and I will see you on row 11. We are making great progress on this pretty stitch, pretty lace stitch. All right, back in just a moment. All right, this is the last row for chart number 1. It's row 11. And this one is a really quick row too. All right, so I start slide my marker. All right, on row 11 we start out with knit 3. So I knit 1, 2, and 3. Then I have the symbol again leaning to the right, so I only knit 2 stitches together, just like that. Now I knit 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let me just check, make sure. I see this. Okay, 2, 4, 6. All right, then I have a yarn over, and right in the center, I'm going to have to knit 1, 2, and 3. Then I do a yarn over again. Guess what? I have to knit 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I have the symbol leaning to the left, so I'm going to slip, slip, reach back and knit. And I should end with 3 stitches just like the row started. 1, 2, 3. So I just knit those 3 stitches. Just like this. Slide the marker and of course knit my border stitches. I have 3. Once I do that, oh, it's looking really pretty. Okay, now, of course, row 12, I'm going to purl back. And let me go ahead and share with you. I think I'm going to let you try. Let me just switch here. I'm going to try and let you work. This is chart 2. Now I've taken a great screenshot. Let's see if this one, okay. Now, on chart 2, everything, all the symbols are the same. Everything is worked. But you will notice that on chart 2, these 2 funny stitches just simply switch. On this side, they lean to the left. So I'm going to slip 1, knit 2 together, reach back and pass the slip stitch over. On this side, it going to the right, it's leaning to the right, so I'm going to knit 3 stitches together just like I did on chart number. Let's see if I can just so you can see, there was a little transition row on row 9. And these 2 stitches just simply flipped. And here they are, all charted out so that you can work it. And I'm going to let you at your own pace, at your own time, work rows 13 all the way up to 24. 24 would be the purl row, and you would have working 24 row, this 24 row chart. Now, I'll let you just look at that just for a moment. Then I'm going to give you a sneak preview of what we're going to make with the stitch. If you don't want to do the little scarf suggestion and you're in it for the long haul to do the sweater, it's more like, it's not really a full sweater, it's more like a lands end type sweater with a nice big roll up, like a Lands' End little vest type sweater. All right, so take a look at that, and I'll come back and give you a little sneak preview. All right, my friends, I am back to give you a quick little, I'm going to call it a sneak preview. I left you working chart 2 on your own, just trusting you to just sit back and enjoy it. It's really simple. So I thought, well, let's make the sweater real simple. So I had to go back while I was off camera, and I redid some things, and I really wanted to make a simple sweater for this really pretty little stitch. A new stitch and a new sweater, but keeping it simple to get the year 2024 off to a good start. So I wanted you to see a little portion of it. Like I said, this is just a little sneak preview, just so that you can see. And I'm just trying to, like I said, this year I want to be low-key, be simple, and just concentrate on our charts and on our stitches, and so that we can all enjoy knitting more this year. There's going to be so much going on. We don't need to make knitting harder than make it harder than what it is, because it's not, people. So I want you to, let's see, I don't know if I can hold that up, but I got the camera in my hand. I just thought, let me just show you the texture and how it looks. Alright, so now, nothing to do but to follow through. I will be working on mine off camera just like you. I'm just working along with you. Then I will come back and, then I'll give you my working formula and show you how easy I changed a few things, and I think you'll like it a lot easier. It'll be a lot easier, and I think you'll like it better. Well, this is Jay, and just happy knitting. Just follow the chart, one stitch or one box at a time, and you will do just fine. All right, I will see you when I have enough done. I'll come back and we will get started. All right.